Okay. Pardon me if I may sound a little shaky. I'm a little nervous right now because I don't really do video vlogs. But I just felt inclined to talk about two certain subjects. One being stereotypes, and the other one being this whole um, I guess you could say interracial racistness. I guess you could say. Um, okay, so my 2 cents on stereotypes. They are quite annoying, but if you think about it, everyone's going to judge, whether they mean to or not, or whether they mean to hurt somebody's feelings or not. If you see someone walking down the street and they um, happen to portray a certain look, that's just second nature to go ahead and not really jump to the conclusion, but make a personal analysis of what you perceive that person as, if that makes sense. Whether now here comes a problem. When you act on that judgment, that's the problem. If you were to see I really don't want to like get personal, so I'm not going to give any like real examples, but that's how I feel about stereotypes and judging. If you Like I said, if you see somebody and you perceive them as one thing, that's something. But then to go off and treat them as you perceive them, that's something else. Then it becomes a problem because okay, I'll use myself as an example because I I'm not going to offend myself. Um, okay, so first things first, I'm short. I go into the store. You may perceive me as a 12-year-old. I'm really 17. That's one thing. If you were to treat me as a 12-year-old, I might become a little offended just because, I'm 17. I'm not, you know? But then again, they didn't know, so I can't really blame them for that. I'll just, inform them that I'm 17 or whatever. That's one case. Um, I go to a predominantly white school, and some kids at my school aren't really exposed to other cultures, I guess you could say, besides what they see on TV. So if they were to see me, or first time meeting me, they may have a perception of me being loud, ignorant, or whatever that black girl persona is. They may see me as that. That may be slightly offensive, but how I would take care of that is by introducing myself. If I feel that you're treating me a certain way because you perceive me as that loud, ignorant, ghetto black girl, I'm simply just going to, fix it by introducing myself, talk to you about certain things, let you know that I'm not that. What's something else? Um, I may not, no, well, yeah. um, that's just two things. So that's my 2 cents on stereotypes. Um, Over the past year or so, I've been informed of certain things going on in the world through the media, such as YouTube or via Twitter, whatever, and mainly on YouTube because I do a lot of YouTubing. Um, Two things have come up. Um, let's start off by saying if you have anything negative to say or anything yeah, if you have anything negative to say, don't say it because this is for discussion, not for hurting people's feelings. So just let you know if it's offensive, I will delete it. Um, okay. So there's these two things going on within the black community and also just within media. On YouTube, I've noticed like this whole thing about black women not being pretty. That to me just sounds totally absurd. First of all, everyone has what would you call certain once or whatever. I can't think of the word right now, but that's just absurd. I mean, to say that all black women are ugly, that's just really kind of dumb. You can look throughout the media and see very successful, beautiful black women. That's really all I have to say about that. I mean, to say that black women in an entirety are not pretty or are ignorant or whatever have you, that's just dumb. That's some underlying hatred that you have for us, or maybe an experience that you've had with a couple of black women. That's another thing. You can't base like 5 or 10 people, maybe even 20 or 35 black women that you know off of the whole like black female race. That's like really dumb. That's like 1% of the black female population that you're judging us off of. So that, like I said, is not the smartest thing. What was it? Oh, and there's another thing that I also heard of. Trying to just like, do I really want to get into that? Because that also is kind of, no, I'm not. Okay, fine. There's also I've been reading like that apparently light skin girls are better than dark skin girls. That too is kind of absurd. I mean, I understand where it's coming from and the history of it all, but it's history. You know, that was definitely something that really shocked me. I had no idea that was still going on. I mean, I think I heard of it back in elementary school, because back then in elementary school I went to a predominantly black school. It was still private, but it was predominantly black, and there was like, I kind of noticed it where like the light skinned girls kind of like had that more popularity kind of thing going on, but I really didn't perceive it as that because I was a kid, you know. But I really didn't think that was a problem today, but apparently it is. What do I have to say to that? It's kind of just silly. For those that feel the need to, um, for those that feel the need, to say stuff like that, that's just something to make you feel higher than other people, really. Um, self-confidence issues or something that gives you that feel that you have that kind of thing of, oh, I'm better than so and so, or what have you. But that's just crazy. I just don't get it, y'all. Like, where does all this hate come from? I mean, I understand some of it, but other parts of it I'm just like, that's just crazy. I'm the kind of person that likes to think rationally, and also I think some of my thoughts or my thought process or my rationale, that just, I think that comes from my background and my upbringing. I like to think of myself as someone who's come from a very diverse background. I started off elementary and predominantly black, and the exchange from elementary to middle school coming into predominantly white school, that was, oh my gosh, that was crazy. The cultural exchange, not saying that um, we're that much different. I mean, humanity is humanity, but culturally there is a difference. There is a difference. And experiencing that was a big change. Um, I could go in the many various innuendos of, you know, coming into new scenarios and situations, but I think that's another video. But yeah, if you would like to leave a comment, you can, or a rating, you can, or inbox me, feel free. And like I said, keep the comments to a non-offensive level. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.